What's the number one thing you must do on a sales call to get more clients? There are a ton of people who will happily tell you what you need to do to attract your client's attention, but very few of them can explain how any of that attention actually leads to butts in the seats. And getting attention is not the same as getting hired. And the missing piece that no one seems to want to talk about? Sales. So many people are trying to have marketing do all the heavy lifting for them, hoping to avoid a sales call. But here's the thing. High ticket sales will always require an in-person sales conversation. Premium price services simply are not going to be sold based on sales page alone. Your prospects will want to speak to you before they're going to invest thousands. I mean, you would too, right? So, like it or not, sales conversations are always going to be a big part of your business. And if we're going to do it, let's do it right, right? That's why today I'm telling you the number one thing you must do on a sales call to get more clients. If we have not met before, I'm Wendy White, Biz Dev Strategist for Extraordinary Entrepreneurs. I'm so glad you found me. Hit the subscribe button and get to know my world. Now, let's dive right into it. So this month in Wing Women, my membership community for coaches and consultants, we have been focusing on selling comfortably and confidently. And we've now talked about sales on both of our group calls. And frankly, the Wing Women had a lot of questions and quandaries about sales, but also really, really loved diving into this topic. So I thought I would share some of that wisdom with you. Sound good? So here is what most people are getting wrong about sales conversations. They're doing this the hard way. They see it as like a performance, a chance to dazzle. And they spend a lot of time talking and trying to impress that potential client and proving their credibility, teaching, creating breakthroughs, and piling on reams and reams and reams of information. What you need to be doing instead, asking questions. Lots and lots of questions. Here's why. Before you can sell something to someone, you first need to know what they want to buy. You're not going to be able to tell someone that you can really help them until you really understand what they want and what they need. And you won't know that if you don't ask them. And that is what you need to be doing on a sales call. Asking questions to find out their needs and their wants. In fact, that's what you need to be doing on the majority of the sales call. You should be talking about 20% of the time, and 80 to 90% of that time you're talking, they should be questions about your prospect. It's the number one thing you need to be doing on your sales call to get more clients, asking questions. This is how high ticket services are sold in the real world. It's called consultative sales because you are consulting with that client to find out their needs and wants and figure out if and how your services can address them. How do I know this? I spent over a decade in international sales and business development in the real world before taking this expertise online. And every single one of those high ticket sales, whether it was for $20,000 or $120,000, it was a consultative sale. And this is how you need to be thinking about sales from now on. Not a tug of war over money or a scary high wire act where you attempt to dazzle the crap out of your prospect, but as a consultation. Now, here is why you're going to find this absolutely fantastic. Because it becomes a conversation, not an informational seminar. So it's going to be way easier for you and much more natural. Also, your prospects will like it so much better. Most of them never get a chance to talk about themselves, and you're going to give them so much clarity just by asking them questions, and they're going to love you for it. And finally, and most importantly, it's way more effective at getting clients because once you understand their real needs and their real wants, you can use that information to tell them how your service gets them that. Yes, in fact, to sell them on it. Does that make sense? That's why this is the number one thing you need to be doing to get more clients on those sales calls, asking questions. When you do this and you gather up that information from them, instead of being stymied by objections and hesitations, you're going to be able to handle them like a pro. And instead of having them say, I think I really need to think about this, you will be able to create that necessary urgency on the call. And Instead of offering discounts and bonuses and all manner of squeamishness and squirminess when it comes to telling them the price, you'll know exactly how to effectively communicate your value. So they say, you're hired. As a bonus, it's going to make you feel so much more comfortable and confident. You guessed it, that's going to lead to more sales. Sound good to you? I hope you found that helpful. If you like this video, please make sure to hit the like button below and share it with your friends. And be sure to subscribe because I am sharing strategies just like this every single week. And make sure to hit the bell to get notifications. And if you're struggling to get enough of the right clients with your message, you should join us in Wing Women. One of our members actually used what she learned on our last Wing Woman call to close an important sale immediately afterwards. That could be you. I will drop that link right below. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Now, go be extraordinary.